Good evening, everyone. This is your evening news recap. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day. My day was pretty all right. Today is June 4th, and it is Wednesday. Hope all you guys are doing well. This is your evening news podcast on all of the news throughout the day that I'm able to cover and give you my take on as somebody who aspires to be a politician after I graduate college in around 4 years. That being said, thank you all for checking out this episode if you're new here, and let's get started. Moving into the Trump administration segment today, as we normally do, we have one topic today as Trump has seemingly become quiet over the past few days. But let's get started. Trump seeks to gut programs preventing Americans from freezing to death. Trump's budget bill is horrible for the American people, and if you didn't believe it now, here's more proof. As one of the lines in the budget briefing said, the budget eliminates funding for low income home energy assistance programs. This program, often referred to as LIHEAP, has been around for decades and helps millions of Americans pay their energy bills during the winter months and in the summer heat. More than 6 million Americans rely on the program, and a cut to it could be deadly. The Trump administration appears to justify this because of DEI, saying saving comes from eliminating radical diversity, equity, and inclusion and critical race theory programs, which are weaponized large swaths of the federal government against the American people and moving programs that are better suited for states and localities to provide. This is an insane cut. That could put thousands, if not millions, of Americans at risk of death. This bill continues to prove day after day that it is not good for the American people and never will be. Please continue to speak out loud and proud because this is not something that can be allowed. These people need this program. This program has been essential for low income families for years. It prevents people from dying in the winter months when they can't pay their bills. And there are so many stories out there. If you don't believe it, you can find them. I guarantee you. We must not let these programs go away because they are important to so many Americans. I mean, as the article says, 6 million Americans rely on this program. We cannot let it go away. Moving into the ICE segment today, is we have two topics. The first topic we have today is ICE officials have been ordered to get creative with arrests. Senior immigration officials have been instructed to turn up the creative knob to 11 when it comes to immigration enforcement, including interviewing and arresting people they call collaterals. Officers were urged to push the envelope, and one email wrote, with staff being encouraged to come up with new ways to arrest individuals. If it involves handcuffs on a risk, it is probably worth pursuing, one email said. The emails were sent out on Saturday by top immigration officials and instructed officers to increase arrest numbers by any means necessary. This is not what we needed. I'm sure many of you could already see how this is a bad idea, but let me put it in a perspective for those who don't. This allows a bunch of racist, corrupt cops to have the ability to detain anyone, anyhow, any way they see fit. Nothing stops one of these cops from pretending to be like a McDonald's worker. For an example, say this cop, he pretends to be a McDonald's worker. He takes your order, does all the things. And then he finds out, oh, you're not a citizen. Well, this was just a cover up. And you see, I'm not actually a McDonald's worker, and I've been tracking you for months now. So I'm going to arrest you since I've caught you at this McDonald's that I am pretending to be an employee at. See where that's a problem? It's not okay. Granted, that's like not realistic, but it's not okay. We are allowing these ICE agents just to pretend to be whatever they want to be and get away with an arrest, even if it's not really fair and fucked up at the end of the day. I mean, I've said time and time again, ICE as a program needs to be ended. We are in the United States, we can not only treat immigrants so much better, but we have the availability to do so many better things with our immigration system, yet we don't because of racism. And that needs to change. That is one of my goals when I get into office as a state representative. I really want to work towards not only fixing the immigration system, but education and so many other things. I have so many plans. So, don't forget, Bray 2030. Anyways, moving on to our next segment. A Florida pastor has been detained by ICE. A pastor who lived in the United States for more than 26 years was detained by federal agents during his annual immigration check-in. Maurulio Amazael Amborco Mendez, I pronounced that horribly, I am so sorry, who is 42, from Guatemala, was detained at an ICE field office in Tampa on April 17th. According to his family, he is currently being held at Glades County Detention Center. Ambrosio Mendez has been attending ICE annual appointments for 12 years under a court-issued stay of removal, which allows him to remain in the United States despite a deportation order. According to the DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin, Maurulio Ambacorio Mendez is an illegal alien from Guatemala who illegally re-entered the U.S. after being deported in 2006. While illegally in the U.S., Mendez was convicted of driving without a license in 2012. He received his final removal orders from a judge on January 13, 2013. He was arrested by ICE on April 17, 2025 in Tampa. Ambracorio Mendez runs a handyman and remodeling business and is deeply involved with his church and community. According to his family, he spends a lot of time and is very well known for preaching to others, even while he is spending his time in detention at this ICE facility. Free this man. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're good. I thought the recording stopped. Anyways, free this man and let him go back to his family. 10 million arrests are made every year for driving without a license, and I'm sure a majority of those people are citizens who likely have a DUI as well. This may seem to be, this man seems to be an important part of his community, and like so many others who have been deported, we must not stand for it. Not only do these deportations destroy lives and families, but they destroy our communities and the people around us. This man seems to be a very important piece. He runs a handyman business and a remodeling thing. And, he's involved with his church and community. This man obviously cares about the people around him, and we have ripped him away from those people. That is not okay. We must continue to speak out. If we allow this administration to do what they do and continue to harm these people, we harm our society in every way. Remember, this isn't just about people. This is about community. This is about livelihood. Like, this affects more than just, the people are being deported. This affects you. These people, they work in fields. They pick your fruits. They pick your vegetables. They do so many things. This affects you more than you know. So please continue to speak out and continue to make your voices heard. Stand up for the right thing and stand up for your fellow Americans. Moving on into our other news segment today, we have a few topics to cover. The first topic is something a little positive, as Keyshawn Scott, a young Democrat, has won in South Carolina by 41 points. Keyshawn Scott, a young Democrat, has won a race to become representative of Rural District 50 in South Carolina after securing a 41-point lead in the race. The 24-year-old wrote in a post on his Facebook page, "This victory is definitely not mine alone. It belongs to all the people of District 50. I want to say a thank you from the bottom of my heart for your vote of confidence." Scott ran on improving healthcare access, quality education, workforce empowerment, and expanding infrastructure. This makes Scott the youngest member of South Carolina's Republican-dominated House. It's so nice to see, other young people make it into office. It makes me excited for what's to come when I run and win. Congrats to South Carolina and, Keyshawn Scott. Good luck to you and your district. I'm sure you're going to do a great job, and hopefully I get to meet you one day in politics. I'm sure you are a wonderful individual. Moving on to some more unfortunate news, sadly, a weather forecaster has said he might not be able to accurately predict hurricanes. My apologies. John Morales, a meteorologist in South Florida, told NBC viewers Monday night that he would no longer be able to accurately predict hurricanes due to Trump's cuts to weather agencies. Morales has been reporting on weather for 3 decades now. In South Florida, which is an area that frequently experiences hurricanes. Morales began his forecasts on Monday with a clip from his 2019 coverage of Hurricane Dorian. And the clip Morales forecasted proved to be accurate as he assured viewers that it wouldn't hit land, and it didn't. After playing the clip, Morales said, while he has been able to confidently predict the forecast, then he doesn't believe he can do so now. He told viewers, I'm going to tell you that I am not sure I can do that this year because of the cuts, the gutting, the sledgehammer attack on science in general. Unfortunately, I don't think many people are surprised to hear this. Honestly, this is one of the things I'm most worried about. Hurricanes destroy so much, and not just homes, but businesses, lives, and so much more. If we aren't able to predict them, we are putting Americans' lives at risk. Millions could be hurt, if and thousands. I mean, it really could just scale between how strong the hurricane is. Hopefully, that won't be the case, but let's be honest. There will be a risk until weather forecasting jobs are restored. You know, of course, there was always the risk before of losing your life to a hurricane, but it's now even more dangerous. We cannot accurately predict if these hurricanes are going to strike land or if they'll stay out in the ocean, and that's not okay. So if you live in an area where hurricanes are prominent, please be safe and make sure to look after yourself and your family. Moving on to the final topic we have today, Elon Musk has called on Americans to lobby against the budget bill. Elon Musk posted a large amount of posts slamming Trump's big, beautiful bill on Wednesday as he urged followers to lobby their lawmakers and kill the bill. In a post on Twitter, Musk wrote, excuse me, call your senator, call your congressman. Bankrupting America is not okay. Kill the bill. In another post, Musk wrote, a spending bill should be drafted that doesn't massively grow the deficit and increase the debt ceiling by $5 trillion. This continues the tirade of Musk that seemingly isn't going to stop, as Musk has continued to speak out against this bill and has made it very clear that he is not a fan. Honestly, I'm shocked by how much Elon Musk has said. I knew he didn't approve of this bill, but he really does not like it. Nice to see him actually make a good decision for once, but fuck that guy. We mustn't forget, he is a horrible person. Granted, I don't think that's hard to forget. You can see it with his children and so many other things. But he is one of the main enemies, so don't let his agreements in this fool you at all, because he is not on our side. Down with the rich, especially Elon Musk. With that being said, I'm trying to pull it up, but that's fine. Oh, there we go. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Not too much for me to yap about today. Just a normal Wednesday, kind of chilling out, doing my own thing. Yeah. Hope all you guys are getting some good relaxing. It's summertime now. I know a lot of you guys are employed and not sitting at home all day, but it's always nice to catch a break. So make sure all of you guys are, catching your breaks as best as you can. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you're on YouTube, please consider subscribing. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. We're at 170 somewhere around there. And I really do appreciate all the support. We're doing great. So, consider subscribing, dropping a like, dropping a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on all the things I discussed in this video. If you're on Substack, please consider pledging your support. All funds go to me. I'm going into college, so they'll help me pay with the things that I need to pay for, like food, clothing, all that kind of stuff. But if not, you can always subscribe for free. Truly, I do appreciate all forms of support. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. You guys mean the world to me, so thank you so, so much. That being said, thank you all so, so much for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's episode. Later.